It feels like the calm before the storm at the minute. It might be too much. I'm that close to turning back. That's what this shelter's for, isn't it? Hey, get up. Navigating in the dark. Whoa. This is probably as bad as it's going to get. Yeah, that. Hello and welcome to the channel, and today we're going to be doing a hike and a wild camp in the English Lake District. Right, where are we today? Wastwater. We're just underneath the screes here on Wastwater. I don't know if you can see that. And you can see we've got some snow-capped peaks in the background. So what's the plan? The plan is to go up to the top of the screes, Hillgill Head, and we'll have a look for a camp. There is some wind expected. It feels like the calm before the storm at the minute. But yeah, maybe 50-60 mile an hour wind, so we'll have to see which direction that's coming from and make sure we're out of it. So let's get up there. My lips are freezing, I can't speak. There's forecast some heavy storms. Last night we got hit with one, but yeah, it feels very calm. We'll just be careful. I'm not going out seeking storms like some of you guys, but yeah, it's the only day I can get out again, so there's plenty of storms in the UK. That's why you're seeing lots of storm videos on YouTube at the minute. I can actually hear it. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear the wind thundering across, so we have to be very careful where we pitch today. I don't want any kit failures, so I'm going to be sensible, I think. I know some of you guys like to test your gear out, but I was going to do a woodland camp, but I thought better of it with the high wind. Look at this here. Wow, look at that. Creepy man in the woods. Looking at trees. It's a strange man, isn't it? What a strange man. Right, should we get on with the trail now and get to the top of the mountains? Yeah, speaking of creepy men in the woods, why is it always the YouTube videos that I watch where someone's watching me? Or it's always creeping around in the woods, isn't it? It's never on top of the mountains. Is it too far for the creeps to go? I don't suppose I spend enough time in the woods to have someone creeping around, yeah, around my tent at night. Or is it just clickbait? I don't know. Anyway. We started climbing. It's beautiful down there in the lake, but I can imagine it's a very, very different story on top. But let's have a look. Look at the contrast there between the trees and the mountains and the lake. Wow. It's a photographer's dream. Keeping on the theme of shout outs, can't do too many in one video, so try and do one on each massive incline. But yeah, shout out to mooching about with Dave. If anyone knows the Lake District like the back of their hand, Dave does. He's a great character, so keep up the work, Dave. I always look forward to your videos. A bit more crazy than the average camping video, which is what I think he's aiming for, and it's really entertaining. Always puts a smile on my face, so keep up the great work, Dave. Yeah, some of the big players, we won't mention any names, but keep belittling us all, saying that it's all the same. Well, it is camping. It's going to be the same, the tents are going to be the same. We're all going to end up in the same location at some point, I reckon. But what I think brings something different to the table that I really enjoy. Oh, look at that. Yeah, what I really enjoy, I should have waited to the flat ground here, is everyone's character's different. Everyone is so unique and brings something different, I don't know, to the viewing experience. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, everyone. Yes, I think those gusts are big. There's a chance of me blowing off your feet. Well, I don't know whether that's because of the heavy pack I'm tired or whether it's the winds, but it's pretty breezy. Turning back. Whoa, bloody hell. Right, if I'm going to stick this out, I'm going to have to drop down somewhere. This is too much. Can't do the bridge walk. Time to turn back. Map to say, not fun anymore. Not fun. Sky though, come on, down into the sky. Get off here before that boat. That's what this shelter's for, isn't it? Hey, get up. Oh. Right, try and get down now. Whatever it's all, let's go. Much nicer down here. Oh god. Right, let's make our way back round and have to find somewhere in the dark. So yeah, navigating in the dark. I've come to a place on the opposite side where I know it's covered by the wind, but I've been here before, so I don't think I'm in any danger. I wouldn't normally navigate in the dark, I don't think you should either, but I know this place quite well. In fact, I think it was one of my first wild camps, one of my first wild camp videos I posted on here on this one. So yeah, I'm gonna head up, and if there's anything to show you, I'll show you, but otherwise you'll see the tent getting put. I'd say if you did ever have to do this, make sure you take more than one light out. I've got at least 3 torches, so if this one goes, there's another 2. I've also got a weird like wind up one where I can wind it up if it runs out of power. So yeah, always come prepared. This is not fun. My gloves. Right, it's up. At one point, I didn't think it was going to go, but it's tight as a drum now. I just had to wait for the wind to die down before I put it up, but But wait for those big, sorry, to wait for those big gusts to die down before we could get it up. But it's up. Let's get in there. I've had enough. I can hear one coming. You can actually hear it coming, and then it rocks the tent. Why that light keeps going off? Having an easy bit. Is it cold? So mentioned this last week. Had the 500. Last week in the last video. The 500, but it's winter now and there's a massive storm, so the 900's coming out. It's much bigger, as you can see, probably see in the pack. It's absolutely bulging, but again the compression sacks do well on really getting it down so you can transport it. But without this I'd probably be reluctant to take it, but let's get it out and loft it. And I think I will put it in my liner because you don't know what's going to happen, do you, with the tents. They can only take so much. This is the Rab Storm Bivvy. They're not shy with the advertising on there, are they? But the Hyper Light, whatever that means, Storm Bivvy. So it's got some vents all around the side. So you pretty much zip yourself in. And underneath, I assume that's waterproof. So you could just lie outside technically with it, but I'm going to use it inside here just in case. And I know there's problems with moisture and stuff, but if something goes wrong, I'm just going to stay, roll over and pretend it's not happening and deal with it in the morning when the winds have calmed down. So I'll show you what's going on with that. So I'm just going to take the sleeping bag, which is absolutely massive. It's lofted really well, to be fair. I'm going to stuff it in. And then basically pull the bivvy bag up, and that should be it. So if anything happens, I'll pretend it's not happening. Oh yeah, I said I've got some new kit, so I'll show you what I've got here. So I've got the Rab Electron Pro down jacket. I think it's got about 800 fill power on, and it's got has it been treated with that knit wax or the Berghaus Pro, so it's got a little bit of waterproofing. But the reason I got this thing is because once you're in the tent and you stop moving, you get cold quite quick. So you might have some, you know, I've been saying that, oh, I'm going to jump in the sleeping bag and freezing, so I decided to invest in one. They're not cheap, but if you're going on winter camps, I think it's worth investing in it. So I'll put that on now and see how it goes. Yeah, for the record, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I am a bit of a Rab bunny, but that's because they've earned it. You know, stuff's kept me safe. You see all the conditions today. Every time I get Rab stuff, it always keeps me safe, it always keeps me dry, keeps me warm. So where's the old gone? So you don't stick with them, don't you? So let's see how this goes here. I don't know. Oh god, it's like someone's put central heating in. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I get nothing from promoting gear, but if there's gear that can keep you safe, I'm happy to give it a shout out. Look, oh yeah, instantly warm on that one. I've opened it up too often. Yeah, and on the theme of gear reviews, I didn't think anyone would be interested, but there's a few comments on the channel, and they said that, yeah, keep that up if you've got some gear reviews. So I thought, while it's winter, I'm in a storm, the jacket is apt. And I've also been contacted by a company called Saviour Heat, and they've offered to send me some heated gloves designed for skiing and hunting, but they obviously feel as though the wild campers can benefit from them, so I'm going to give them a go. Full disclaimer, they haven't paid me, I'm not sponsored by them, they've just sent them to me, said have a go, try them out, test them, see what you think of them. So fair play, I will. And I think that's off the back of one of my videos when I was in the ice and I was freezing. These are the thin version. They're really well put together, to be fair. Apparently, press it once, and that goes to red, so that's the highest setting. Oh my god, I can feel that already, that's quick. And so red, white is a medium setting, and we've got blue for the other setting. So oh god, I can feel that already. Maybe I'll have one on blue and one on red, see what happens. So thank you to Saviour Heat for sending them through, but I will give an honest review. I can't can't give you a full review tonight because it's the first time I've used them, but I'll report on how they do for the evening, and then I'll use them on more winter camps. Just nipped outside to see where I can see, and tents there. Let's close that. Stars are out as well, you know. Don't know if you can hear that, but got some decent wind coming in here now. Like wisping. Oh my god. There we go. Right. Pushes around a bit. Yeah, that. You can hear it coming. Now it's hitting. Be alright. Let's make some hot dogs. Took my jacket off because I'm too afraid of getting fat splattered on it. Backfired on it. It's just a little storm. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Not now. Chili dogs are coming. Oh no, 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 no. Oh dear. Kicking off. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. That's enough. Oh, here we go. It's not a good time. These chili dogs are getting eaten whether there's a storm coming or not. Oh god. Come on. Not warm enough. Oh, there's a bit of a storm going on. Hold on. Let's give it a go. Oh yeah. Chili dogs in a proper storm. Whoa! Better stuff. Oh yeah. Look at that. Like an animal. I don't want to see this. Weather's really coming in now. I don't know if you can hear that, but I'm going to hunker down now and get in. It's not very nice. Yeah, we've got a bit of a flappy tent going on, but shit. Yeah, be alright. Just going to hunker down now. It did say in the forecast, I've got no signal up here so I can't check again, but it did say on the forecast that should die down slowly overnight. Not necessarily completely disappear, but this is probably as bad as it's going to get. But I don't know, who knows the forecast date. I'll put the jacket back on and the gloves because the food's warmed us up, but it's pretty cold now. That wind is just cutting through everything, so oh dear. Hopefully we'll be alright. This course is working a treat, and genuinely these are working really good, so yeah, very happy with both of them, I'll be honest. It's nice and warm in here now. Wrapped up well, so there's some big gusts coming through every now and again, but the tent seems to be holding up. I'll just check the guys before I go to bed, and it's tough. We're on here now, we're going to stay here till morning. Right, so another thing I wanted to show you was this. Look at that. Can you see that? Got my initials in it. Yeah. Picture of a mountain. So I want to say thank you to Caroline and John for that. Little hip flask with the mountains on it. So, quick whiskey before we try and sleep with all this chaos that's going on. For anyone who is interested in getting one of these, I'll just put a link in the description again. I'm not linked with anyone, or I'm not what's the word? I'm not I'm not sponsored by anyone, so there's Glenvit's 12-year-old single malt in there from Scotland. Oh yeah, very nice. Morning, it's 7 o'clock and it's still pitch black outside. Not got any light yet, so let's have a look. Still pitch black, so I'll start getting some stuff down. Wind's really calmed down a bit now, so decided not to hang around too long this morning because there's some weather coming in, so I want to get off before that. I think I'll just time it right. It's already started raining, so get this packed down. Let's get down. That's from that wind yesterday rubbing on the head. Right, that's us. Weather's coming now. Leave no trace as always. You can see the weather's coming in. But if you've enjoyed it and you'd like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. See you on the next one.